Not long ago, I watched Digital Circus, and I really liked this cartoon. And it also has a lot of secrets and hidden thoughts. So in this video, you will find out a lot of interesting details about this cartoon that you definitely didn't know. So be sure to watch to the end so as not to miss anything. Hello friends, you're on the channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button under the video to speed up the release of the next video. And let's go. The Amazing Digital Circus. New show made by Glitch and Gooseworks was fast and becoming very popular with only one episode of plot. Bright design and psychedelic underground had caused lots of drama and even more theories in fandom. Series inspired by Backrooms, Five Nights at Freddy's, and psychedelic themes made a big fuss around it, and I can't say that I'm upset about it. But what about it? That made it so great. Let's see. Plot is simple, yet interesting. A woman gets trapped in a crazy virtual world along with 5 other humans, and are now subject to the whims of wacky AI and their own personal traumas. Gooseworks said that Digital Circus is very inspired by I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Pomni getting into this world forgets her name and who she is, appearing like a clown. Ringmaster Caine and other characters welcomes her into the circus, her new home. This character is also humans and appearing like all kinds of toys. Pomni arriving caused some distraction, so Toy's not really happy about new character in show. Zoomble and Jax not showing much interest in rewriting opening song, but Ragatha and others treat Pomni with understanding and trying to introduce her to new reality. As I said, characters' design is based on old toys that reflect their personalities and true identities. Among them, we see our main character Pomni, Ringmaster Caine, Doll Ragatha, Rabbit Jax, Zoomble, Gangle, and Kinger. Girl that gets stuck in this world is Pomni. She is reminding us of old stuffed jester toys with jingles on their heads. She is very scared and always freaking out trying to find an exit to the real world. Lizzie Freeman is voicing her along with Ragatha. The headmaster of this insanity Caine is based on Chattering Teeth wind-up toy that has been invented in 1949. Caine is an artificial intelligence who has a pet Bubble. Bubble is also an artificial intelligence made by Caine to help him. Ringmaster is very chatty and loud, but also a little creepy. Caine is controlling and sees everything but minds of mascots. He is in charge for all off the adventures that need to entertain us as an audience and characters of the circus, so they don't go insane. Or not, it's for us to wonder. He is being voiced by Alex Rochon. Ragatha's design inspired by a fabric doll, Raggedy Ann. This doll has a soulmate, Raggedy Andy. We can only wonder if he has been in here and already abstracted, or she has never met her doll husband in this world. She voiced by Lizzie Freeman, who is also known as Trish Una in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind, and Chisato Nishikigi in Licorice Recoil. Ragatha is very shy and friendly, and from beginning helping Pomni to adapt. Next is Jax. His design is similar to Popey the Rabbit, but he is rubber toy unlike Popey. His personality makes him a selfish jerk with Riz. This is Gooseworks' favorite character, and fandom is also adored him. His jokes may sound cruel and selfish, but you can't resist his charisma. Michael Kovac voiced him. He is also known as voice of Angel Dast from Has-Been Hotel, and a scientist from Poppy Playtime. Also, we have Gangle, who is just gymnastics ribbon with comedy and tragedy masks. At very beginning, Pomni crashes into the characters, resulting in breaking Gangle's mask of comedy, so for the rest of the episode, she is a crying mess. Moody, quiet, and easily scared. Gangle is pretty much left out in this episode along with Kingster, but I'm sure we would see more of her future. Not to forget Zoomble. They are some kind of transforming toy. They can swap their parts how they like them to be. Some fans were asking an author what gender are Zoomble, which she replied that Zoomble don't know who she is. They being voiced by Ashley Nichols. Zoomble throughout episode been very distant and antisocial and tried not to participate in activity that Caine set up for them. But anyway, being involved in it. And of course, Kinger, the White King in chess. He is the oldest one, first one to arrive to this circus, so he is a bit nuts. We see him like a person on the verge of madness. Scared, distant, and slow. In the corridor with doors to characters' rooms, we can see a crossed-out door with Black Queen or King on it, so this might be a part of his big drama that drives him insane. Sean Chiplock is voicing him, also known as Voice of Revolt. From Hunter x Hunter and Kiyotaka Ishimaru from Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. All of them are slightly out of mind because of long time being there, but they are trying their best to stay sane because if not, they are going to abstract. For this exact reason, Kaufmo, who has been introduced earlier, was sent to the cellar along with other characters that has been abstracted. So, what's going on in this circus? Our main character arrives to this place and almost immediately tries to leave but asks Caine about exit. Jax tells her that there is no exit and this is her new reality no matter wants she or not. She is having a little mental breakdown, and to calm down tells herself that all of this is just a dream. Caine quickly takes things into his hands and showing her this place. She catches a glimpse of exit and tries to ask about it, but everyone trying to convince her that there are no such thing, and Caine tells her that this is all a digital hallucination. He's changing a subject and asks New Girl for her name, and she realizes that she's not remember it at all. Grandmaster tells that nobody can remember their name once they arrive at the circus, so they pick her new name using a wheel with letters, and she ended up with name Pomni. To warm her up to how things work around here, Caine come up with a little in-house adventure and make them gather small, annoying creatures called gloinks. Zoomble almost immediately gets taken apart by gloinks. Ragatha offers to go check on Kufmo, but Kingster mentions that Kaufmo may gone insane because he was rambling endlessly about exit. Team decides to split up Pomni, Jax, and Ragatha going to take visit to Kaufmo, leaving Gangle and Kingster to deal with Zoomble situation. Jax, Pomni, and Ragatha goes through corridor with rooms for all characters. We can see that many of faces already been crossed out. Ragatha on their way having a little breakdown about pointlessness of their lives, and warns Pomni that if she loses her sanity, something bad will happen. And then we see what exactly will happen, because Kaufmo did indeed gone abstract. We find him in a room with inscriptions and distorted paintings all over the walls. Exit, no way out, and Kaufmo, who is turned into some kind of monster. Jax disappears minute he sees him and creature take advantage of an opportunity. Gets out, crushing everything in its path. His first victim becomes Ragatha, and she is started glitching. Pomni tries to help her and gives her hand, but then it also starts to glitch, so she decides to run and get some help. On her way, she opens countless doors, some of them with aquariums, some with nothing, some with NPS that gives her screamers just because she disturbed them. Pomni didn't find right door while hiding from Kaufmo, but she found other kind. She found exit. Or so she thought. She runs into that door, not remembering the need to call help for Ragatha, and stepped into normal-looking office room with another exit. Pomni runs through these doors, losing her mind with every next door she runs into until she arrives at the room with a table on which there is a computer and headset that she supposedly put on before getting here. In this room is also a door which leads her into final corridor that leads her into the void. In the meantime, Gangle and Kingster manages to find the Zoomble hole. At this time, Jax approaches them and quickly pushes them into the hole to hide from Kaufmo. While they're talking to the Glink Queen monster, manages to find them and starts to punch Glink Queen. When Pomni got to the void, Caine got a notification about it and arrived to take her back. He discovers that Kaufmo abstracted and sends him to the cellar where we can clearly see others that gone insane. Then he proceeds to heal Ragatha and Pomni at the snap of his fingers and announces dinner made by Bubble, that may be referencing to the Last Supper. At the end, we shown our island that locates in the void, then some more void, and lastly, the computer with headset. To summarize, this series very much remind me of Backrooms with their impossible structures of rooms and endless stairs and corridors. Plot are much inspired by Sword Art Online with system of headsets that locks you into the game, in our case to the amazing digital circus. All this really catches my eyes and encourages to think of all possible theories and underlying context. What do you think about it? Leave your opinion in the comments. Let me know what do you want to see next. Like and subscribe to see more interesting things about the amazing digital circus.